Good afternoon, and I'm starting today's vlog at lunchtime. Those sausages in there are my favourite vegetarian sausage brand, which is Cauldron, and yeah, you might be a bit confused by that. It's because it's in one of my reusable freezer bags. Yeah, sorry about that confusing overlay of the text there. I'm going to fry an egg to have with that as well when the rest of it's all done. The weather is doing this at the moment. There's a lovely warm, well, coolly warmy gentle breeze happening. The day started off wet actually. We haven't had a lot of rain lately, so I think the ground and the plants and all that were probably like, oh yes, bring it on, bring it on. But yeah, it's dried up and it's all beautiful now, which is quite good because I've got to go out later in a few hours. I am rehearsing this evening for a gig later in the week, which is a bit of an unexpected one. We're standing in for a different band, although me and my boyfriend were part of the different band. One member wasn't available, so we're doing it with Dan, and that basically means it's going to be completely different repertoire, but we love rehearsing in that band. It's one of our pleasures, so we're getting together tonight to do that. I'll be meeting my boyfriend on the way and having a little picnic tea, so I'm going to make some sandwiches later. I'm making my lunch at the moment. You know, I'm always torn as a daily life type vlogger. I like watching vlogs where people start the day at the start of their day and finish at the end of their day. You know, you see the whole day unfold, but when I'm doing these at-home days, like my first chunk of routine is always the same. I always get up, do language learning for 20 minutes, drink my coffee, and then I always finish the vlog that I've been working on the night before, and that takes an hour or two, and then I have a bit of breakfast, get dressed, and then I do my first chunk of flute practice, and it's usually then that I pick up the camera so I can just get concentrating this unbroken momentum, you know, and get a chunk of that done before picking up the camera. So this is why when I'm at home, I quite often start around midday, in case you're wondering. But anyway, yeah, the flute practice, I've done my first chunk of that. I'm changing my ways with my flute playing. I'm doing an MA music at the moment, studying performance as a flautist, in case you're new. I'm halfway through. I'm doing a 1-year course over 2 years because I'm studying part-time and I'm age 50, so I'm a very mature student. But yeah, one of the things it's taught me a lot of things, but one of the things that it's taught me is to recognise for signs of exhaustion / burnout in the flute playing department, all the little muscles, you know, the mouth and the fingers, the arms, the back, everywhere that's involved with it. Be mindful about when those bits need to rest and repair, because I just haven't previously, really. I felt like I just need to do more practice equals better, end of, you know, and it's as if like, no matter how much practice I did, I should be doing more. It's kind of, I've had this weird guilt complex about it for decades and decades and decades, ever since I was a little girl, starting, you know, at age 9. And I've realised now, like sports people will say, the repairing and rest, the recovery is as important as the training. And I think that's right, actually, with instruments as well. So I've taken a lot of burden off myself, actually, and I'm feeling a lot better about days where I do less. And so at the moment, I'm trying not to do more than about an hour and a half a day, and do it in 2 chunks as well, because I've got so many gigs and rehearsals at the moment. I'm wearing myself out, and I'm just going to give that a quick stir. I had all the best of intentions this summer. Sorry, this is not very visually interesting for you. I had all the best of intentions this summer to really plough on with my exam pieces for the next year, for September 2026, which is when I have my big final exam of playing for university. I thought, oh, I'll start now. I'll get some really, really challenging pieces on the go. It's going to be so fulfilling. I'm going to be just alive, you know, neurons firing. It's just going to be fabulous. But, you know, we're doing 5 uploads a week on YouTube, and YouTube ain't going anywhere for me. I intend to do this for the long term, so I don't want to neglect that. I do want to keep doing my 5 videos a week, and I love doing them. So with that, with gigs, having to learn a few bits of new repertoire for gigs and everything, it's gone by the wayside, all the exam pieces, so but I will have to prepare 2 audition pieces for the end of September / beginning of October if I want to get into a couple of the ensembles, so I will have to crack on with that. But I've got a performance next week that I'm working on repertoire for, so I don't know if I'm going to get started on that before like the 2nd week of September, really, so it's cutting it pretty fine. I say started, I made a start, but they're far from ready. Anyway, so I think it might be a last 3-week catch up on those, but never mind. I'm not going to beat myself up. I think I've found the right balance now. Rather than trying to push through, I'm resting and recovering between my performances and stuff. Anyway, right, lunch. Oh, I love flat cap mushrooms. They are my favourite. especially big whole ones like that. I got this bread from Asda yesterday, as you will have seen if you watch my shopping channel, which is my Friday upload at 8 AM every Friday on my other channel, Shop With Imo. But anyway, I bought this and it's bake at home. It was reduced to clear. Look, 76p down from £1.52, £1.62 even. There's a cooking instructions there. I thought they were a bit hard to read, to be honest, although in this light now I'm seeing it a bit easier. Anyway, I did write the temperature on the front because I thought it took me so long to find that, to pick that out from that text before. I'm just going to write it on so I know for next time. I was thinking I might cut them in half and do one at a time, bake half, and then when that's gone, bake the other bit and take half to my boyfriend's place with me. So I'm going to make sandwiches for later anyway with that, but I'm rubbish at cutting bread, so be prepared for some wedges, which are skinny at the top and thick at the bottom. You can get bread slicing gadgets, can't you? I like the ones that are just a wooden box with like horizontal strips of wood across, so that you just slice the knife down through one of the gaps, you know, of the gap of your choice. I like those. I've seen them on holiday, like when we've had hotel breakfast buffets, they've had those, and I think, oh, that's what I need at home. And then I would buy a lot more of that sort of bread, or even go back to making it. I do have a bread maker, it's in a cupboard, and it was going cronky, and I don't know what was the matter with it, and I just kind of was like, I don't know what to do. I'll put it in the cupboard, and it's been there for years now. Maybe I'll ask my boyfriend to have a look at it, see if he's got some expertise on the matter. It might just need a bit of oil somewhere, or it might be dead. I don't know. Anyway, I reckon that's ready to turf onto a plate and add the eggs. Darling daughter is moving out in 24 days. I can't believe quite how my life's doing change again. Do you know that looks a bit like Elmer the elephant, that egg? Just with a trunk and a giant eye. My fried egg went horribly wrong. But never mind, I really fancied a bit of salad with it. Now that's something you would not see on my boyfriend's plate. Salad and egg with potentially leaky yolk. Although that said, I don't think there's any liquid left in that yolk after what I did to it. In my diary, I've eaten lunch by the way, delicious. In my diary, I put as a repeating thing every single day, electronic diary I mean, get rid of something. And this is going. I mean, this has kind of been in progress for a few days because it's been washed, it's been decluttered. There's all sorts of things in there, bottles of hand sanitizer, everything. But it's been washed in the machine, it's been hung to dry, and it's in good condition. It's going in the charity bag. This is the latest charity bag. There's lots of things in it, so I'm going to feel good now, dropping this off, taking a little post-lunch walk down to the charity shop, dropping it off. And then I'm going to feel a little bit lighter again and feel like I'm a little tiny bit further with my decluttering mission. And I know it's only one little thing, but if I just keep at it every single day, one little thing, it'll eventually it'll just become routine, you know, and I'll try and keep things better than they are. This get rid of something every day thing, it went right by the wayside while I was at uni, I've got to be honest. I kept it up for quite a while and then it just, I missed it for a few days and then I just felt hopeless about ever being able to get back on it again. But summer's here and let's go. Let's drop this off somewhere. That's that dropped off, gratefully received. I'm just having a quick look for a tea bag tin really. I was been saying tea caddy, but I want a rectangular one. Nothing really, no, that's an old-fashioned looking case there, isn't it? Oh, £2.50. Oh, look at this dress here. It's like a Halloween outfit, but it looks actually like well made and good quality, I think. £1 for adult items, 50p for children's items in here. Well, I got this hat yesterday. It was in a sale in Peacocks. It was £2, down from £8. That was on my shopping vlog. So if you haven't watched that channel, I got one of these and it's really massive and it ties under the chin as well, so it's really good for keeping the sun off. It's a bit flexible though. I might try and attach some wire to it somehow. I was just having a closer look at this dress for my daughter because she likes quirky odd things, but look, it's definitely a prop. Look, it's completely flat at the back, the boobs are built in. Here's my hat. I just got home. It looks extraordinary. I think probably rude people are going to be writing in the comments, oh, that looks simply awful, because I get these keyboard warriors from time to time when I'm showing some of my clothing items. Now, I haven't bought it because I think it looks absolutely the thing. I have bought it because it's very practical. I didn't need to spend the time sewing elastic onto it. I think really this is supposed to go with like beachwear and flowing dresses rather than jeans and a vest. But I just want to keep the sun out of my eyes. It is black, which obviously gets hot in the sun. And also the problem with it is, like yesterday I was wearing it, was walking all the way to Asda and back, which is quite a trek. And when the wind blew, it either did this or this. But of course it stayed attached because I had the thing done up, didn't I? So I have been known to attach garden wire. So I think I could probably do it externally. Maybe I need to find something black and just put some threads. Maybe late at night when I'm listening to a sort of very chatty vlog or something like that, I could spend that time. I've done that in the past with hats, and it's really been very effective for stopping it doing that and that, you know. As I do like the wide brim, I've said before, but in case you didn't catch it, I really don't like wearing sunglasses. I'd much rather keep the sun out of my eyes with a big hat like that. Now the weather, oh, it is blissful. If you paid a load of money to go abroad and go on a holiday and you stepped on the plane and it was like this today, you'd think, oh, I've come into heaven. Well, it's like that now, but I've got things I need to do in the house. So I'm gonna have to crack on with those, but I am going out later. I've got a bus drive, so bus ride. So I shall look forward to that as my little bit of outsidey time today. Just keep that in mind. Oh, speaking of, I don't know if I'm speaking of it or if it's a tangent, but it's funny how your mind keeps playing round and round when you're out and about just walking or just doing everyday things. I just vaguely remembered while I was walking back that I'd said about trying to have some time off from uploading and editing while on holiday. Well, I do intend to film, I certainly do, and I intend to have them uploaded previously, so there won't be a break to viewing when I eventually go on my holiday, but yes, I absolutely intend to vlog the whole thing, the travel days, days out, what the hotel's like, what the food is like, everything. I just want to vlog, but I will film, but when I get back, that's when I'll edit them and upload them, so they'll just be not in real time. But it gives me more freedom to be really sort of obvious about where we're staying, because I can't really do that while we're there because it's a bit of a safety risk. So anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd clear that one up because it just occurred to me as I was walking back. I thought, oh no, maybe I've accidentally made people think I'm not going to vlog my holiday. I always vlog my holidays. I love doing that. Right, I need to sit at my desk now and adapt some music notation that I notated a few weeks ago, because in our rehearsal it was adapted collectively by me and him. We decided, mostly him, that some bits were going to be a bit different and many bits were going to be left out. So I'm going to go and just make a note of those changes. Here's the offending part here. It's from the musical Oklahoma, and it's the Surrey with the fringe on top. And do you know what? I thought, who's Surrey? Was it a surname? But apparently a Surrey is like a cart that's drawn by a horse, and this has a fringe on top, like, you know, dangly material bits. So there we are. That was that mystery solved. Basically, I've got to substitute these bits here for these bits here. And I'm thinking I might go completely old school and just literally Pritt stick something over the top of this rather than amending the software version and reprinting, because the bits that cut out, which I scribbled through, I don't know if you can see, it's actually really handy for me to have that just like that, because I can see where we are with things, because this is reflecting what the vocals are doing, so it's like a cue for me. So if I lose count, I'm all right. I can just see where I'm supposed to be and then just jump in, and also there's not a lot of it to change. So that's yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go old school, get my Pritt stick out in my little drawer of tricks. I would say this needs decluttering, but actually I think I use every single thing in here apart from a little USB vacuum cleaner that my daughter bought me years ago, and actually it'd be quite useful for cleaning my MacBook with, so I think I should keep it and actually start to use it. So yeah, nothing is redundant in there, everything gets used. There, I fixed it. After a fashion. I know what I mean. I'm going to go and practice this now in the cellar, then I'm going to practice some other stuff which I'm also not going to film, and then I'll come and chat to you again. Right, I've come back up after quite a lot of rehearsal. I've been practicing vocals, I've been practicing whistle, I've been practicing flute. This folder here I've had for years, and it's actually from a previous incarnation of our band with a different lineup. And so I'm flicking between this really old one, it's got beer spilt on it and everything. I mean, it really is old. But I'm flicking between this one and my newer one. And my newer one is much better because it's completely in alphabetical order and I can find everything really, really easily. So I just basically need to merge it. I think I might photocopy some of the sheets though, keep this in its original form and photocopy sheets and put them in. Okay, that was extremely time consuming and very tedious. I had to put some videos on to listen to stop myself from going insane with boredom, because I just wanted to wander off and do something else frankly. But I've done it! And now my folder, I've got it all in one. Yay! Because I use it on stage, you see, on a low music stand. And now I don't have to flick between two, which was a little bit awkward. Yahoo! There it is in all its glory. Right, I'm going to have a rest for half an hour. I'm going to drink coffee, watch a video or something, chill out, and then I'm going to start getting ready to leave. I baked the partly baked loaf, and now, well, half of it, and now my whole house smells beautiful of baking bread, basically. So I'm going to quickly make some sandwiches, pack up my last bits, and I'll see you on the go. Sandwich stack. I think that looks rather impressive. Let's hope it doesn't topple over before I wrap it all up. I just forgot I was vlogging. We're tucking into our sandwiches here in the car, and we'll be off to the rehearsal shortly. Well, it's about 10:30 at night. This is where we have been. We've been rehearsing, we've run the set, and we've gone into the kitchen to have a cup of tea and decide on the set list. And now the set list has been written, and the boys are talking about things that are going over my head, basically. Tech. They're coming in now. Oh, it was Dan. Can we see your hat on the vlog?
You can see his little furry fox.
It's furry fox.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in the fox than my hat.
No, I'm sure they're very interested in your hat. I'm coming round. It's very nice, yes.
Very Peaky Blinders.
It was a Peaky Blinders hat. I got it for a Peaky Blinders themed gig in
Oh, cool.
Handsworth.
Hello. I've just arrived back at my boyfriend's place. It's late. I don't know what the time is. 11-ish, probably 11-ish. We've rehearsed, ran through all our set and a couple of extra ones as well, just in case we might do a couple of extra ones. Yeah, it's all going very well. It's almost all copyright material, unfortunately. Not very vloggable. But anyway, yeah, it's gone well. We've enjoyed it. We had a cup of tea and a chat, and yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. But anyway, we're going to settle down for the night now. Thank you so much for watching, and please give the video a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.